So this is going to be my delivery video for my son, Kaidens. And again, I'm looking over here because I've got it all written down so that I don't forget anything, as usual. Okay, so in September 2006, we decided that we would like to start trying for a baby, and we decided we would try it after my next period. So officially, we started in October 2006. In November, I got a negative. So first month of trying, I didn't get pregnant. I was devastated. I was so upset. I don't know, I guess I didn't see any reason why I wouldn't get pregnant, so I just assumed that, yeah, it's going to happen, like, why wouldn't it, sort of thing. So after that, after, being so angry and so upset about that, I sort of just reevaluated it, kind of, I suppose you could say, and just sort of took on the mentality of, it'll happen when it happens. Either way, we will have a baby, whether it's, this month, next month, 6 months time, we will have a baby, so just stress less, basically. And I actually believe that that is why I got pregnant, because in December 2006, I got the positive, so, it was like, what, a total of, well, technically it would be a total of 4 weeks that we tried, because what I did was the week of my period and the week following, we didn't baby dance at all. And then for the next 2 weeks, we did, like, at least 2 times a day. So it was 2 or 3 times a day. We were baby dancing for 2 whole weeks straight. Back then, I didn't know anything about charting. I didn't know when ovulation occurred. I didn't know anything. All I knew was that it obviously did not happen during my period, and I thought it happened middle of cycle. So, yeah, whatever, that's what we did. Yeah. Okay. So I found out in December that I was pregnant, and Christian's birthday is actually December 17th, so I wanted... Wait a minute, I'll go back a step. What happened was, it was on the day that my period was due, and I waited all day, and it didn't come, and my periods are pretty spot on. Like, I get them, they're regular. They have been since, I don't know, I was like 14. And so when they didn't come, I had a 3-pack of tests at home. So, that night, I did a test, and 2 lines positive, and I was so shocked. Like, I didn't even believe it. I did the other 2 tests, and they were both positive as well, but I still did not believe it. So I made an appointment with the doctor, and while I was there, I had a blood test instead of the urine test. And while I was laying on the bed and the nurse was taking my blood, I just burst out into tears, like, and I was saying, like, I don't know why I'm crying, like, this was planned, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, could this be pregnancy hormones? And she's like, yeah, probably. And I'm like, oh. So, yeah, that was positive. And, yeah, my plan was to tell Christian on his birthday, because his birthday is December 17th. And that was, I think at that stage it was either 1 or 2 weeks away, and I thought I could keep it to myself. But my friend picked me up from the doctor's, and when I got to the front door, he'd heard us drive up, so he was already standing at the door, already opened the front door, and I just burst into tears, like, I couldn't hold it back. Oh my God, talk about pregnancy hormones. I couldn't stop crying, so I obviously had to tell him. And he was as shocked as I was, like, it was planned. But we were thinking, yeah, you know, it'll happen in like 6 months, and then the next thing you know, I'm like pregnant like straight away. But I mean, I guess we were baby dancing like 2 times a day, so you kind of got to expect it would happen kind of quick. Okay, so my first appointment check was at 9 weeks. Yeah, everything was all good. Everything looked normal. You know, your normal. Do you smoke? Do you drink? Family history, blah blah blah, that stuff. First ultrasound was at 12 weeks, and that was to determine the chances of Down syndrome. It turned out we had a 1 in 1,000 something chance that our baby would have Down syndrome, so we weren't at risk. He was perfect. Heart rate, everything was perfect, so everything was good. Second ultrasound was at 19 weeks. That was when we found out it was a boy, which was fantastic because we wanted a boy. Again, everything looked fine, he was healthy, everything was good. My morning sickness started at 6 weeks, and it did not end. And it wasn't morning sickness, it was all day sickness. It was so bad that when I had a shower, I used to have like, see how short my hair is now? My hair used to be probably past halfway down my back before I got pregnant and the beginning of my pregnancy. But I had morning sickness so bad that I had to have Christian in the shower with me and wash my hair. That is how bad it was. I couldn't have my hands up for too long because I just felt so sick, and I'd get dizzy and I'd need to sit down, and so yeah, he'd have a shower with me and wash my hair, and it got to the point where I just could not, like, you know, be brushing it every single day. So I got it cut it all off. I got it like just above my shoulders, and I've had it short ever since. Just it's easier, you know, with the baby, and like to straighten it, it is way quicker with short hair than it is long hair, for obvious reasons. Okay, yeah. So basically, I pretty much stayed on like a little single blow up mattress on the lounge floor basically the whole time, because it was just easy to get up and run to the toilet when I needed to. I went off a lot of things during pregnancy. The smell of meat made me gag like you wouldn't even believe. We were out shopping one day and we walked past a butcher's, and oh my god, I ran. I had to run away because I was gagging like I was going to throw up. It was so bad. And a lot of weird things I got turned off of, like baked beans and tomatoes, and there was other stuff. I was weird. Like, you know, I'd go off something at one point, and then the next minute I'd be okay about it. But the meat, I could not eat my entire pregnancy. I couldn't go anywhere near meat. Oh, actually no. Probably towards the middle of my pregnancy. Oh, well, it wouldn't technically be the middle of my pregnancy because it ended early, but around 20 weeks, I was able to have mince. But, yeah, I was really sensitive to smells, and I'd gag it just so much. I tried everything for the morning sickness. I tried the dry biscuits in the morning before you get up, have them on the, you know, bedside table thing. Didn't work. I tried ginger. Ugh. I don't like ginger at all, but I tried it. I tried like a ginger drink. It didn't work. I gagged on that trying to swallow it. I tried flat lemonade. That didn't work. And I tried those little pressure bands, and they did not work. All they did was hurt. Like, they weren't even that tight, and it just hurt.